And welcome to our first, well actually second, I'm already running this. Welcome back to Psycho Turtle. I have not been here for a while. Gotta get back in the swing of it. We have a challenge today. 16 players, 14 masters, and 2 seniors. We're getting underway with round number 1 between Tyler Deacy and Lucy Parker. Ty is running the Urshifu Rapid Strike, Incineroar, Fluttermane, Amoonguss, Chien-Pao, and Dragonite. Lucy with the Incineroar, Amoonguss, Empoleon, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, and Galarian Zapdos. Off the rip, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this matchup. Both have a lot of the same mons, both running a lot of the same kind of core mons of the format, the Fluttermane, the Incineroar, the Amoonguss. You do have that Empoleon there, obviously, that is a big part of it, and makes the Incineroar very difficult to run because there's the competitive Empoleon and the defiant Galarian Zapdos. It also makes it kind of easy for Lucy to pick out, hey, this is what I can actually do with some of these mons that I do expect to show up. Excuse me. The Empoleon is also Goggles, which makes it a pretty nice answer to the Amoonguss here. So we will see. This is going to be the Empoleon and the Fluttermane on the lead for Lucy's side, up against the Urshifu and the Fluttermane. Now Lucy's is that booster speed. Ty is running the specs. So bit of a different loadout here that does leave Lucy's Fluttermane with the priority between the two. And now the question, what is the choice of the moves for both these players? We will see the Quick Terra from Ty. It's going to be that Terra Steel Urshifu. They are the teal, the teal strainer after all. And we'll see the Terra on Lucy's side as well. Will it be the Flutter or the Empoleon? It is the Empoleon. Terra Bug. I like that choice quite a bit. Will make it resistant to a fighting move here. We'll see the Icy Wind. Here, it'll drop the speed of both these Pokemon. We'll see if that actually puts Empoleon faster than one or both here. Will not be faster than the Fluttermane, which will get a pretty big Shadow Ball off. Gets the special defense drop as well. But that does raise the special attack with the competitive, although I don't even know if that was necessary to take out the Fluttermane with the Flash Cannon there. Probably wasn't. I would imagine it wasn't. In any case, we will see the follow-up here with the close combat. Does it get the KO? It does. So it's 1-for-1 on the KOs. Terra, the Terrestrial Pokemon is still available on Ty's side, while it was taken out for Lucy's side, although at the same time, it's trading Fluttermane for Empoleon, which honestly is a pretty good trade if you're Lucy. See what the Pokemon in the back are. It's going to be Chien-Pao for Ty, just running out that physically offensive mode here. Up against the Raging Bolt. Excuse me. And this is that Assault Vest Raging Bolt, so 4 attacks. And keep in mind that Urshifu is at -1. We'll have the Chien-Pao on the field here. Does threaten a lot of damage on both these Pokemon, including with the Sucker Punch onto the Fluttermane. We'll see that come through. Does not KO. But the Aqua Jet follow-up will. The double priority moves. A lot of priority on Ty's team. And the double priority moves will pick up the KO there. We will see the Thunderbolt just go the other way into the Chien-Pao. Should bring it down to Sash. No, pretty close, but not exactly to Sash. And this is the Galarian Zapdos coming out last. That is Galarian Zapdos, not the standard Zapdos. So, kind of a close situation here. It depends on the Galarian Zapdos training, whether it's able to take a Surging Strikes, as well as the Urshifu for that matter. will also have the option. No Thunderclap comes out. It is just the Ice Spinner first, not enough to KO. Very, very close. Zapdos does get the Tailwind off. So that does mean Raging Bolt moves next, gets the Thunderbolt down onto the Urshifu, does not KO, 10 HP remaining, and the Surging Strikes will take out the Zapdos. So that's going to leave it with just the Raging Bolt remaining on Lucy's side. Chien-Pao will protect here. A read on the Thunderclap here could get a KO onto the Urshifu. No, it's actually just the Snarl. Double target attack, going to take out the Urshifu for sure. So now just down to the final two Pokemon for Tai against Lucy's final Pokemon, but gotta like where Tai is at here, with that Dragonite being the last Mon here. Knowing that the Raging Bolt cannot Terrastalize, you have to imagine that's going to be the Outrage coming out. Thunderclap will finish off the Chien-Pao, but we'll see if Raging Bolt can take an Outrage. I kinda doubt it. Although, now that Chien-Pao's out of the way, Sword of Ruin's not active anymore, so we'll see. Raging Bolt does not take the Outrage, and that will be Tai taking game number 1. Very solidly played there from Tai, having to manage losing the Flutter Mane turn 1, but just kind of relying on the physical attackers for the rest of it, and playing pretty well around the Sucker Punch and the various options available with priority there, getting rid of the opposing Flutter Mane, which was a really important part at the end of that one. See what Lucy wants to go for here. We saw the Incineroar and Amoonguss scared off of that last game for Tai. I'm curious if Lucy wants to play around that a little bit more, say, okay, I don't need this Mon or this Mon, because they're only here to deal with the Incineroar. I honestly like the Empoleon quite a bit. I worry it's a bit of a Terra Hog against the Urshifu, but I honestly like it being there quite a bit, because it's able to manage basically everything else pretty well. Tai's locked in there 6. We'll see if Lucy locks in as well. So, getting into game number 2. I will mention, this is round number 1 of the challenge. We have 4 rounds today, 14 Masters, 2 Seniors. It's going to be the same lead from Lucy, slight change up from Tai. It's got to be the Chien-Pao here. We know that the Sucker Punch plus the Aqua Jet KOs that Flutter Mane. So this puts Lucy in a kind of weird spot here. Knowing that a double up into either slot can pick up the KO. Well, not even a double up necessarily. It's just a close combat into the Empoleon. If it doesn't, Terra picks up the KO as well. Empoleon will be the one to switch out here. And it is the Amoonguss coming in. That will give the Rocky Helmet as an option. Chien-Pao protects. And the Urshifu does go for the... Well, we'll see. Flutter Mane doesn't get anything done. Goes for the Taunt into the Chien-Pao slot. And the Surging Strikes into the Flutter Mane. That's going to KO. No Terra on the Urshifu. Pretty greedy, but ends up working out just fine for Tai. And that's just a 1-0 lead now for Tai over Lucy. I don't know exactly what Lucy can do here. It's going to be pretty awkward to try to pull this one back. Raging Bolt available now. There is still Terra available for Lucy. There is the Rage Powder as well. But there's not really any setup here. You are kind of just going to need to start KOing Mons. Amoonguss will go for the Rage Powder. Does have that Rocky Helmet, and most of the stuff on the field is going to be pretty inconvenienced by that. Ice Spinner, not enough to KO. Pretty solid damage, and breaks Chien-Pao's Sash, which is important. Close combat follow-up, that'll pick up the Amoonguss. But we'll also drop the Urshifu stats, and give it that Rocky Helmet chip. So Amoonguss will drop, we'll see what Raging Bolt goes for. Should be a KO either way. Ooh, no, it's the Snarl, actually. Not going to be a KO. The Thunderbolt would have been a KO onto either target, I think, but the Snarl certainly is not going to. Would have broken a Sash, but ain't no Sashes to break with the Rocky Helmet damage coming through to Chen Pao. And now Lucy just has the 2 Mons remaining to try to take out the rest of Ty's army. Not even a lot of HP down yet on any of these Mons. We will see the Terra here finally for Lucy. Winging on the Raging Bolt, which I think is the correct call, even though I don't know if it'll necessarily lead to a win here. Or if it'll matter this turn, for that matter. Sucker Punch comes through to Empoleon. That's a real big chunk onto the Empoleon there, and the close combat follow-up will pick up the KO. So, the Raging Bolt Terra'd for basically nothing this turn. We'll see if it can pick up a KO here, but again, it's 1v4 now on Lucy's side. Make it 1v3 with the KO onto Urshifu, but it's looking pretty awkward. Now we'll see Fluttermane come in. Gonna have the opportunity to just start hitting this Raging Bolt. Again, this Raging Bolt's gonna be struggling here. Can go for the Thunderclap into the Fluttermane, not even half. Fluttermane does have some special bulk on it, and I think between these two that'll pick up the KO. It'll at least get pretty close. Nope, critical hit on the Moonblast to close it out, and Tyler Deacy with a clean Game 1 victory. We saw the Empoleon get a little bit of work done, but ultimately it was the play around the Fluttermane, both on their own side and on Lucy's side, that really won Ty that one. Getting the Fluttermane down for basically nothing in both games. That's really well played between both of those games there. So Ty will move on to 1-0, Lucy to 0-1. Both players still with a chance to make top cut, although with the number of players we have, it was only top 4 cut, and you do have to be a little bit worried about going 3-1 and not cutting, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. For now, we will take a quick break, and we'll be back with round number 2. Don't go anywhere.